Welcome, children. We were in chapter number 5, that is data handling. So, children, in the last session, we have seen the pie chart, what it is, and we have also seen how to read the pie chart. So, today, children, we are going to learn how to draw the pie chart, and which is also known as a circle graph. So, let us begin with our today's session. So this is something your pie chart looks like, children. There are different sectors. Yes, this is known as a sector. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 sectors in this pie chart. So it depends on your data how many sectors you will get in your pie chart. So children, each sector, that is, you can see here, this is one sector, has a central angle. Okay, so I'll show you. So each sector, this is a central angle of your sector 1. This is your central angle of your sector 3. So if you see, there is a central angle of each sector, and using that central angle we can then draw all the sectors depending on the data, children. So we require the central angle of each sector to draw the pie chart. Without knowing the central angle, you will not be able to draw the pie chart. So first thing we require is central angle of each sector, and the number of sectors depends on the data, right? So let us begin. One example I'll take here. The favorite flavors of ice cream for students of school has been given as follows in percentage. Now children, there are two possibilities. Either the data will be given in the percentage form or the data will be in the numbers. Okay, so if it is in percentage, see here, if you do all the total of the data, like here it is given 50%, 25% and 25%, total should be 100. Okay, if numbers are given, children, you have to just find the total. Okay, so here how many things given, children? Flavors, how many flavors are there? 1, 2 and 3. Chocolate, vanilla and other flavors. So 3 things are given. So in your pie chart, you will get 3 sectors. Now we have to find the central angle of each sector. So how to find out? Pay your attention here. Total angle of a center of a circle is 360 degree. We know that. That is a complete angle. Okay. And then now each sector will be the fraction of that 360 degree. Right, children? So now here we make a table. Okay. In the first column, there are all the flavors given. Next, the percentage which was already given to you. Now next is you have to first find the fraction, because we have just seen that the central angle of the sector will be a fraction of 360. So first find the fraction and then find how much is that fraction of 360 degree. So now children, first finding the fraction, it will be the 50% is nothing but written as in the fraction form. You have already learned 50 upon 100, right? If simple numbers are given, children, you will write that number divided by total, right? You will total all the numbers whichever is given, and then you will write whatever the given number upon the total. Okay, that example also I'll show you, not to worry. So let us concentrate on this. 50% is written as 50 upon 100, which is nothing but equal to half, that is 1 upon 2. 25 upon 100 is nothing but 1 upon 4. 25 upon 100 is nothing but again 1 upon 4. Fractions, you have to write it in the simplest form. So this is the first step. Now next step is finding how much is half of 360. Half of 360, then only you will get the central angle of that particular sector, that is the chocolate, right? So half of 360 means of, we have already seen, you multiplied, right? So half of 360 is nothing but half multiplied by 360. And half of 360, we know it is 180 degree. So you will get first your central angle of the sector as 180 degree. 1/4 of 360 degree is nothing but 90 degree. And 1/4 of again 360 degree is equal to 90 degree. Now here you have the central angle of each sector, that is you have total 3 sectors, and then Using these angles, central angles of the sector, you can draw a pie chart. That I'll show you how to draw. I hope this is very much clear how to find the sector, that is central angle of a sector. First find the fraction, and that fraction of 360 degree you have to find the angle. Now let us begin with our exercise 5.2. Question number 1 we have already seen, children, in the last session. Now question number 2. A group of 360 people. Now it is given the total number, and if you see the data given is in number, right? Not percentage. The group of 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season. From the 3 seasons, rainy season, winter and summer. So how many sectors you will form here? 3 sectors, children. So summer, how many votes were there? 90 votes. Rainy, 120 votes. And winter, 150 votes. If you add this, you should get 360, children. Total is given. If total is not given, still you have to find the total, since we need to find the fraction. So fraction over here will be, the first for summer will be 90 upon 360, right? The number of votes upon total votes. How in percentage we used to find? The number of percent upon total percent, that is obviously will be 100%, right? So here now the first question is, which season got most votes? So looking at the data only, you can write the answer that winter season got most of the votes. So this answer, first answer, you will definitely write in your classwork, children. Let us proceed. Now let us see, the question number 2 is find the central angle, and question number 3 is draw the pie chart. So practically I will show you, children, how to find this central angle once again, and how to draw the pie chart using that central angle of each sectors. So let us first see the video. So let us begin, children. This is exercise 5.2, question number 2, and data was given to you, that is seasons, right? 3 seasons are given to you, summer, rainy and winter, and number of votes are given. In summer there were 90 votes, rainy season there were 120 votes, and winter there were 150 votes. Now children, look at these numbers. This is not a percentage, right? These are the number of votes. So first of all, we will calculate the total number of votes. Total is 360, right? So if total is given in the question, well and good. If it is not given, you have to find the total, children, right? Because the next step of this is finding a fraction. What is the fraction, right? So it will be 90, the number of votes, divided by total votes. So in summer, number of votes were 90 and total votes were 360. So 90 divided by 360. 0, 0 gets cancelled, right? And 9 ones are 9, 9 fours are 36. So here the first fraction in summer season, we got 1 upon 4, right? Similarly for rainy, number of votes is 120, total votes 360. So number of votes divided by total votes will be 120 divided by 360. Always the total should come in the denominator. So 120 upon 360, 0, 0 gets cancelled in numerator and denominator. 12 ones are 12, 12 threes are 36. So here now the fraction in the season rainy is 1 upon 3, right? Now the next one is in winter, number of votes is 150, okay, and total is 360. So how to find the fraction? Number of votes divided by total votes. So it will be 150 divided by 360, which is equal to, now 0, 0 gets cancelled, and 15 and 36, I know they both are divisible by 3. So 3 5s are 15. 3 12s are 36. So here now the fraction is 5 upon 12. You have to bring it into the simplest form. Now I know that 5 is a prime number and we cannot divide it later on. So it will be, the simplest form is 5 upon 12. Okay, so fractions you have to write all in the simplest form. So now once you get the fraction, now coming to the central angle of the sector seasons, right? Each season we have to find the central angle of the sector, which I have already shown you what it is, right? Now how to find it is, now for summer the fraction is 1 upon 4, so it will be 1 upon 4, that is 1/4 of 360 degree. How to find 1/4 of means multiplication, 1/4 of 360 degree. This you have already learned in the previous class, children. So 1/4 of 360 degree is equal to 90 degree, right? 4 9s are 36 and 0 as it is, that is 90 degree, right children? If you are not directly able to do, you can do the calculations like this in the rough part and then you can fill it into the table. So summer, it is equal to 1/4 of 360 degree. So 4 1s are 4, 4 9s are 36 and 0 as it is, so which is equal to 90 degree. Similarly for rainy season, what was the fraction? 1/3. Now you have to find 1/3 of 360 is equal to how much? Right? So how you'll do? 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6 and 0 as it is 120 degree. Right? So I will write here 1/3 of 360 degree is nothing but equal to 120 degree. Now next one will be similarly in the winter season. The fraction we found was 5 upon 12. So again you will find 5 upon 12 of 360 degree is equal to how much? Right? So when you do the calculations, it will come 150 degree. 12 1s are 12, 12 3s are 36, 0 as it is, 5 0s are 0, 5 3s are 15, that is 150 degree. So 5 upon 12 of 360 degree is equal to 150 degree. I hope this is clear now. How to find all this fraction, central angle of each sector, right? Now we will start drawing the pie chart. Now once your data is ready over here, the central angles are ready. Now you will start drawing a pie chart. So for drawing a pie chart, first of all, you will require a compass, okay? Put a pencil and take any convenient radius, children, any convenient radius, okay? In your book, on your page, comfortably you should draw that radius, any convenient radius you should take and draw one circle, okay? After drawing the circle, mark the center point as O, okay? And take a radius, draw a radius, take any point on the circle and draw a radius and give the name as AO. Now this will be our baseline from where we will start drawing the angles. First angle, right? Now let us see, the first is summer, right? Now it is not necessary that you will start with the first only. You can draw the largest angle first. That will also do, children, okay? You can draw any of the angles, but try to complete all, okay? So now first is 90 degree. So how to draw a 90 degree using a protractor? You have already learned, children, right? Acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, everybody knows, right? So obtuse will be greater than 90. Looking at the angle also, you should check whether it is looking obtuse angle or not, whether it is looking acute angle or not, right? So let us start. So this will be our baseline. So I will keep my center point over O and I will match my baseline with the line of the protractor, okay? And then here is my A. So this 0 I will start, that is the outer scale I will take, okay? So you can see 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 degree is coming over here. I'll mark a point.
Okay, if more than 90 degree, you will take it from here like this. Okay, the outer scale, because here is my 0. Okay, not this side. Right? So now I have marked in 90 degree. Take a scale and draw a line touching the circle through the point which you have already got. So this is your 90 degree. Okay, and 90 degree is what season? Summer season. So you can write in this, okay, summer, that is 90 volts. Okay, if your circle is very small, you can write outside here also, children. Not necessary that always you will write inside. You can color this section now and you can write here outside also, summer 90 volts. Okay, so this was our first sector of summer, right? Now next one is what? Rainy, right? Rainy is how much, children? We got the central angle of the sector is 120 degree. Okay, now suppose I mark this as B. Alright, now either you take AO as base, either you take OB as base, anything will do, children. Okay, suppose I take OB as base. I'll turn my paper. Okay, again I will keep my center point at O and I will match my line with the OB. Okay, so now where is my B? Here. So this is my 0 from where I will start the angles. So how much was the angle? 120 degree central angle, right? So now I will see this is the 90 degree, right? 100, 110, 120. I will mark a point over here. Everybody, are you able to see, children? This is 90, 100, the outer scale, right? My outer 0. So this comes here 90, 100, 110 and 120. And again I will take a scale and from center I will draw a line. Okay. Here till the circle I will draw. So this is now how much? 120 degree, which was for sector rainy season. So I will write here rainy season. How many volts were there? 120 volts. You will not write the angle, children. You will write the whatever is given data, number of volts here. Okay. So now only third is left and that is 150 volts and the central angle is 150 degree. So here this is now your remaining portion, which is winter. Okay, and which is how many volts? 150 volts. Understood? Now you can just give a shade or color if you want. If you want, children, I will just name this as C. Okay. Now you have to check this whether it is really 150 degree. Now you can check it like this. Now turn your page if you want. Okay. And keep it on OC. OC was our next line, right? I will match my center point with O, baseline with OC, and check here. Exact, it should come 150 degree. Now you can see here, children, this is 90. This is my C point where my 0 starts. 0 to 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40 and 50 where my exact line is coming. This is 150 degree, right? You can see here is my 150 degree. So here is your pie chart ready. I hope this is very much clear. So one baseline draw, start with that. Okay, draw the first angle of the sector. Okay, and then when you get the second one, you can take as your next baseline. When you get the third one, you can take your, keep rotating your figure like this. Okay, take the baseline. Then next one, take this as a baseline and keep on drawing like this and complete your circle, children. There may be 3 sectors, there may be 5 sectors, there may be 8 sectors. No need to worry. Keep on drawing. You will get the all the angles properly. I hope this is very much clear how to find the fraction. Okay. If the things are given in percentage, how to find the fraction is whatever, suppose it is 90%. So 90 upon 100. Okay. And then convert it. Percentage given, denominator will be 100. If numbers are given, children, find the total and the number of the thing divided by total. Okay, this way you will find the fraction, and then that fraction of 360 degree. Why 360 degree? Because the angle of the circle is 360 degree, that is a complete angle, and we are then finding the different sectors central angle. Okay, so this is how, and this total if you do, it should come 360 degree, that is the 90 plus 120 degree plus 150 degree should be equal to 360 degree, children. Alright, so this is how is the pie chart ready now. I hope this is very much clear. Okay, try other pie charts drawing by yourself from the exercise. Thank you, children.
So this is how you have to draw the pie chart, and you have to find the central angle, children. So how to write in the notebook? Pay your attention here. First thing you will write, total votes is equal to 360 degree. Fraction, how to find, is number of votes divided by total votes. Make a table like this, okay, in your classwork. Write the season, number of votes, which is already given to you. Third column is fraction, which I have just now shown how to find the fraction, and then angle, or you can also write central angle of a sector. Okay, so that will be equal to fraction multiplied by 360 degree. And then find all the central angles. This is what question number 2 was. Find the central angle of each sector. So central angle of summer is 90 degree. Central angle of rainy is equal to 120 degree. Central angle of winter is equal to 150 degree. So this is the answer for the second bit, okay, in question number 2. And then question number 3 was draw the pie chart. This is how you are going to get your final pie chart, okay. But children, note, write angle and data also which it represents. Like here in the figure it is showing only angles, right? 150 degree, 120 degree and 90 degree. You have to also write how many votes were for winter, for rainy and for summer, like how we have actually drawn. So this is how you will actually write the angles, okay. I have marked here. Angles is 90 degree, 120 degree and 150 degree. And in summer there were 90 votes, rainy 120 votes and winter 150 votes. You can also color your pie chart. It will look more beautiful. I hope today it is very much clear how to find the central angle of each sector, children. First you need to find the fraction. If it is given in percentage the data, you need to take that particular percentage upon 100 and find out the fraction. And then how to find the central angle is nothing but equal to fraction multiplied by 360 degree. And then one by one draw all the angles. That's it, children. We will stop over here today. Thank you and try at home.